Welcome to you, my name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction, and welcome to part 2 of my May Q&A. Let's just pick up where we left off, shall we? This question is from Diego_RV3. Have you considered any other Balenciaga items since your tote bag? I love the brand. So the tote bag he's referring to is this one. Have I considered any other Balenciaga items? Yes, I have. I have tried the hourglass bag, and for me that bag fits very squarely in the evening category just because of how structured it is, but I would want it in an odd colour. The particular green that I wanted hasn't come back, so if I can find a picture of that bag I'll pop it up here. I was also drawn to a past season shearling hourglass, so very structured bag but very soft edges. Thought that was cute. As far as the beautiful leather pieces from Balenciaga, so the city bags and the cajole or cagole bags, I'm not sure how you pronounce them, I love touching them. They're very lovely to touch, but yeah, they're not really for me. They're a little bit too much, you know, simple things done well, as I said in part 1. Marie from I'm Bag Happy. If you could only have one colour for all your bags, what colour would it be? Wow. Oh, that's a tough one, Marie. I think it would have to be shades of pinks and blushes, because I guess I find pink a neutral for me. So when I look at the bags behind me, I love the new Fendi baguette that's coming in the pink from the And Just Like That season. Obviously my pink mink. I think the pink Chanel heart would look great. The pink in the Dior bag would look great. A beautiful pink ballerine in the Capucines is beautiful. A hot pink perhaps in that little Gucci small bamboo handle bag would look great. Then we've got our monogram pieces, but monogram looks great with pink too. So I'm thinking pinks. There you go. That's a hard question. What about you guys? Like, what if all your bags had to be one colour, what would that colour be? Marie asks again, what's the one bag that got away that you can't stop thinking about? I try not to get obsessed with things that I have missed out on. I mean, before I got really serious about finding out what bags were coming seasons in advance, like I'm not someone that generally pre-orders from the catwalk and puts deposits down. I'm someone who loves the thrill of walking into the boutique and seeing if they've got something that just makes me go, wow, and I buy it. But in terms of one that got away, there's not really anything I'm devastated about. To be honest, there's nothing I'm kind of hung up on. No, there's nothing. Quite honestly, nothing. Marie asks again, your most boring bag versus your most exciting bag in your collection. Oh, this might offend some people, but it's just my opinion. It's my collection. So the most boring bag in my collection would have to be the classic beige Chanel wallet on chain, to the point where I've probably worn it 3 times. It's just beautiful, but in amongst all the bags that I have here, this one is the one that probably gives me the least motivation to wear it because of how classic everything about it is. It's a classic style, it's a classic colour. It's a classic opening, like my other wok has the golden clasp. This one does not. This one has the magnetic clasp. And there's not much I can do to kind of bring out the personality of this bag because it doesn't really have one. And my most exciting bag won't come as any surprise, but this bag means business. When you wear this bag, it does something not only to you, but also anyone you pass. People are just obliged to comment on it, to look at it, to ask about it. I don't wear my bags for people. I wear them, and as a result of that, I've got to be in a particular mood to wear it if I don't want to deal with attention, This is just a super exciting bag. Buying this bag was exciting. Anytime I wear this bag, it's exciting. It just puts a kick in my step. Marie asks again, 3 bags you'd steal from your fellow YouTubers. Wow, okay. This is not too hard, this question. First of all, I would steal the new Louis Vuitton Petite Malle in the fluoro pink from Meredith at Living Luxe with Meredith. I saw that bag the first day it dropped in Brisbane. I took it upstairs to the salon with my friend. We were purchasing her first Louis Vuitton handbag. And I looked at it and we had lunch and I thought about it and I went back and I'm like, no, I think it's too close to my Fendi made to order. I need to leave it. It's $8,850. Now sounds bad, but it's only $600 odd more than the classic version. And for that level of detail and beauty, I think that's definitely worth it. So I pinched that from Meredith. I would then go to Amelia's closet and I would steal her Chanel graffiti bag. Amelia and I both loved that collection. She bought the bag, I bought the card holder. So this is the one that I'm talking about. Such a fun piece. So yes, I would definitely go and steal that from Amelia. And the third bag that I would probably steal, it's not from a YouTuber, it's from an Instagrammer, Narelle Cords. She's got the trio of Fendi metallic baguettes in the gold, the silver and the rose gold. And I would steal her rose gold baguette. If I can find a picture on her Instagram and post it here, I will. But yeah, it's a stunner. Marie again, what are your handbag deal breakers or non-negotiables? Well, you have seen my collection, Marie. You probably know that I don't really have any non-negotiables. I guess the only non-negotiable I have, if we refer back to my most boring bag, is that it's got to make me feel something. I can't buy bags out of necessity. I can't buy them out of practical responsibility. I don't think that's what luxury is. For me, buying luxury is extravagant, it's frivolous, it's fickle, it's over the top, it's too much. It's not, I don't think we can justify buying luxury. So to say, I need a new crossbody beige bag, I'm just going to pop into Chanel and get one, is not what you'd find me saying. I'd be more inclined to say, I feel like I've got an event coming up and I want something that's going to pop and make me feel as excited as I am to be there. Let's go find something that makes my heart sing kind of thing. So I guess, and that's why I struggle to do wish lists, Marie, because there's not too much that I can foresee coming. I like to be swept up in how I feel about something when I first see it. So if it doesn't make me feel anything, I should not buy it. Bags and Bunnies, hello, how you doing? What's a luxury brand you're curious about and haven't tried yet? I am going to say, I think I answered a similar question to this in my last Q&A, but Bottega, definitely. So I have a belt from Bottega and I have a compact wallet from Bottega. I was watching Jessie Styles' YouTube this morning about bags that she's looking at, and I want a Bottega bag in the Intrecciato woven leather. That's what I want. But the dumpling bag for me is just not coming in the size or colour combination that I want at the moment, so I'm keeping an eye on it. But Jessie shared a handle bag, which I'll pop up here, and that's quite an interesting bag. I quite like that. I'm going to check that out. I literally just saw it this morning, so I'm curious about it and I'm going to have a look into that. Bags and Bunnies also asks, any updates on your style evolution? Have you learned new things about yourself recently? Oh, look, any updates? I think since going through that series of videos last year, I'm not sure if I've still got them on public or not. It's really helped me to solidify my style. So now when I get stuck getting dressed, I just go, something is too matchy here. I need to change something up. I need to do something unexpected, and it really helps me. I am investigating some medical issues at the moment that are contributing to the shape of my body, which I'm not really happy about, which also makes dressing a little challenging. But what I have done is I've enrolled in a personal styling program, which is online, and it starts in a couple of days. So your question probably prompts me to think maybe I should vlog my experience going through that process without, sharing any of the intellectual property of the stylist, but my experience, I suppose, in kind of reviewing my style. So I might do that. Let me know if you're interested in me doing that in a short series here. Okay, Lizzie C says, does Fendi mention how they find their fur for items? I think Fendi is very transparent about the fur that they buy, what percentage of fur that is in the world. On their website, actually, I'll just pull it up because I have spoken to a few people about this since I revealed my mink. And they've been really lovely reaching out to me on Instagram in the DMs and just saying, look, I'm really interested, but there's all of these, there's a lot of, talk that makes me feel insecure, and I just want to know, how did you find out about it? So on Fendi's website, which I will link below, there's a massive section about sustainability, responsibility, and ethical sourcing of leather and fur. I won't go into it here, but I will link the information below. They're very open about it. They even talk about the percentage of pelts purchased back in 2021, what the percentage was of those felts being certified by Furmark in accordance with the welfare standard and the LVMH animal-based sourcing principles. If you're interested, take a look at that data because I think they're at 93% in 2021 and their target is 100% by 2023. So they also talk about the percentage of other leather purchased from cows, sheep, goat, deer, and exotics. So I think, to me, the question comes back to, if you're worried about ethical and responsible sourcing of any leather or pelt, you should also take into account the fact that any leather bag should comply with the same standards as any of the most exotic pieces. And we're talking about animals that are not endangered here. So they should all comply, not just the ones that are a little bit special. I loves Lux. No question, it's just gorgeous. She's referring to my mink bag that was on the picture there. Thank you. Purse Esquire. If you could do a made to order with any other brand, what would you make? I would love to make a petite maille with Louis Vuitton. Something about those beautiful hard-sided pieces like my Fendi made to order baguette trunk. I just think that they are a magical special piece anyway, and to do them as a made to order would be great. I don't know what I'd do, but I'd love to do a petite maille with Louis Vuitton. LV Lover 33. Hey Jen, what would you recommend for a first Fendi piece? I think it depends on how you wear your bags, but this might shock some of you. I was torn about recommending the peekaboo. I think the peekaboo is quite a big investment for your first Fendi piece. If I'm, to think about it from somebody who hasn't really tried the brand yet, and to put down that kind of money for your first piece from a brand is probably a bigger commitment than most people would be comfortable with. So bearing that in mind, I thought I'd responsibly recommend a mini baguette. Fendi baguettes are iconic. if you think about the difference between the regular and the mini, you're looking at about $1,500, I think, off the top of my head. The mini gives you a great taste of the brand. If you want something fun, it's a good pop of colour. It has the versatility of being able to be top handle, removable top handle, but also this great crossbody chain, also removable, or a clutch if you don't want either. And then inside it's kind of like a wallet on chain style, so it's got a couple of card holders, otherwise a big empty space. I've done a few videos on this bag. It's my favourite size baguette just for wearability and sweetness. And I'm really looking at buying this one in the Zucca print monogram because I want some Zucca print monogram, but I always get distracted by other fun seasonal things. And I figure that they'll always be there. It's just the price will go up. So yeah, I would recommend a mini baguette. Suzanne, if Mother Teresa, Jesus and Gandhi were to carry luxe handbags, which ones? Oh, goodness. That's a really tough question, Sue. Mother Teresa, I think she would be carrying a Neverfull, because she'd always have supplies and love and just general goodwill to give to people, and it would be endless. And so she'd need a Neverfull to carry all of that love and regard for humans around. So we'll say Mother Teresa. We'll have a Louis Vuitton Neverfull. Gandhi, knowledge, wisdom. Jeez Louise. Okay, I'm going to say that Gandhi is going to have a tote too. He's going to be provocative in making you think about things differently, and I think the Hacker Project would be a great tote to be able to kind of catch people's attention and then engage them in really great philosophical discussion. Jesus, what would Jesus wear? So for Jesus, I'm going to refer to the Bible. Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach him how to fish. And my Dior basket bag, I think, would be perfect for, doing that. Oh, that was a fun question to answer. Thanks, Sue. Another question from Sue. Why do you froth over packaging so much? And a laughing emoji. I think it's just a part of the experience, Sue. Similarly, there are brands that don't do packaging particularly well, like there's no frills. And I do think that it contributes to your experience. When I got my Mink Fendi, it was the first time I'd had the, accordion paper. I just think all of that extra time and thought that goes into making every element of the experience, shopping, purchasing, taking home, unwrapping, I think all of that is so important, and the packaging is a big part of it. Okay, we're on to our YouTube questions now. Kaylee Carroll, hi Kaylee. Since you're a big fan of Fendans, since you're a big fan of the Fendace collaboration, what would be your other luxury designer collaborations? As in, if I got to choose, I'd like to see Fendi and Dior, because Kim Jones works across both brands. I think Fendi and Dior would be great because he's in a great position to be able to kind of pull the best of Dior along with Fendi and make something brilliant. Fendace wasn't a huge winner for me in terms of buying things because I'm not a huge fan of Versace, but I still admired, respected, loved the innovative creativity of the collection. But I think Fendi and Dior together, oh, that would be insane. Asks, describe how you would dress up to a Cannes red carpet, both using only items from your wardrobe or only items you don't know. I could do items. I don't think I have anything that's Cannes red carpet worthy besides bags and accessories and shoes. Yeah, I might have to take a rain check on that question. I'm sorry, because I don't have gowns or anything. Maybe I could do like a tuxedo look like Cara Delevingne did that time. If I can find the picture, I'll put it up here, because I've got a lovely black jacket, some black pants. I could wear my Fendi colibri pumps. And yeah, I could take a number of bags, but I'd probably wear that and do some kind of, maybe pretty much what I wore to Melbourne that night. I mean, it's not exactly Cannes, but it's all I could do from my own wardrobe. I'll put the picture in here. But yeah, that was tough. Sorry, I don't live the glam life. Moomy Kiki, which recent bag acquisition would you theoretically hijack from another YouTuber? I love how you said theoretically. I mean, you don't think I'm capable of actually hijacking? I think I've answered that one already, and that would be Meredith's Petite Mal in the fluoro pink, because I don't want to buy it myself, but now that she's bought it, I could steal it from her. I'll put a picture of it over here. Melissa, what do you think about the Dior Caro bag in the medium or the large size? That's a great question. So Nadia, my friend, she bought the pink in the medium size, and we were so excited for her to get that bag, and she finally sourced it. And then when she got it, it was huge. And like, that bag is a bag that I would, see as a crossbody bag because of its more casual nature. And it just looked really big, crossbody. And Nadia's a tall girl. And then I saw it in the boutique myself, and I was like, oh, it's a shame it didn't come in the small, because it would have been so cute in the small. I think it's a little bit big in the big size. M. Stern, what percentage of your personal income do you allocate to luxury? I don't have a budget. It's just whatever pops up that I love. If I can afford it at the time, I buy it. I don't have a plan, a budget, a target. I don't have a separate bank account for luxury. Sounds very irresponsible, doesn't it? But yeah, that's how I roll. And the final question comes from Meredith at Living Lux. With Meredith, Team Johnny or Team Amber? I'm going to plead the fifth on this one. Seems we're speaking about American legal system, and just say I haven't been following it as much as a lot of people have. My husband's actually been following it quite a lot. I just think overwhelmingly I'm definitely against violence of any sort coming from anyone, whether it be man or woman, each against the other. And also, it's a bit sad that all of their personal baggage is coming out in public. I'm wondering what the motivation for that is. But, I'm going to plead the fifth on that one, Meredith, and just go, I'm going to be Switzerland. Anything I say or do might incriminate me, and therefore I'm not going to say anything. So that's it for my Q&As. It's been quite a lot. Some really great questions. I really appreciate the effort that you go to follow me here on YouTube, to engage in these videos, listen to them, comment, like, to follow me over on Instagram and engage with the pictures and the stories that I post over there. It's why I do it. I absolutely adore it. I hope that you feel valued as a contributor and a viewer of my YouTube and my Instagram, because it's a really fabulous part of my life that I really enjoy. So thank you for being here. If there's anything you want more information on, please pop it in the comments down below. And stay tuned for my next video, usually posted on a Wednesday or a Sunday. Until then, I will catch you later. Bye.